Hello everyone, Paul here from Hallway Marketing. Today I'm going to go over, and if you've seen the first couple of my training videos for my t-shirt campaign, you'll notice that, well, first I had a big list and kind of narrowed it down to, we narrowed it down to digital currency t-shirt designs. That's what we came up with. So today I'm going to show you how to go a step further, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to try to come up with as many ideas as possible with digital currency t-shirts. If we were doing my second case study, which probably will be centered more around Facebook advertising, we would focus on a design, a particular design, but since we're going to be using merch by Amazon, we need to come up with as many ideas as we can generate. So that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to do a search for digital currency t-shirts, and we're going to find out what we can come up with for designs and how many designs we can actually come up with. And then in my next training, I'm going to show you if you can't come up with the designs yourself, you can actually go to some other sources and pay a designer to create it for you. So let's get started on doing some searching for some digital currency search. Okay, for the sake of this training, my last training video, we narrowed it down to digital currency shirts. But if this is your idea, it's basically you take that idea and you break it down as much as you can, because that's how you're really going to start generate some ideas for shirts. But with digital currency, you got many different ways you can actually target it. You got the many different coins out there, which is what I'm going to target for research for this video. So with digital currency, you got like your main ones that I know about is Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Digibyte, which is one that I'm looking into, Dogecoin, and there's many others. So right now what we're going to use Google, and we're going to use Amazon, and we're going to use some other search engines to see if we can actually come up with some ideas for some shirts. So it'll be pretty similar to my last video, but my last video we didn't have a decision based off of a shirt. This we narrowed it down to an actual shirt idea, so we can now begin to dig a little deeper with our designs. So let's get started. We'll get started right now. Let's start with these topics, and we'll head to Google, similar to what we did in the last video. So before we get pretty specific, and before we get too broad, let's look at just digital currency t-shirts and see what pulls up. We're going to do digital currency t-shirts and see if we can get any ideas from this. So we typed in digital currency t-shirts, and the idea for this case study is if we were doing a Facebook advertising, we would just focus on one design. But for this, we're going to try and come up with as many designs as possible, because when you have a merch by Amazon account, you want to submit as many designs as possible for your account once you get approved. So we're going to go here to images, and we're going to see what pulls up for digital currency t-shirts, and we're just going to take notes if anything stands out. Okay, so right down here, start writing down some ideas of what you see. For Bitcoin, we have, you can get some ideas right here. It shows you. You can do holiday themed Bitcoin. You got, we're going to go holiday themed. So let's just say for Bitcoin, we're just going to basically write what we see. So for holiday themed, we have, you can put a Santa Claus hat. Santa Claus hat around symbol. An idea right there. And we're going to go and look at some other ideas. And all these, when you look up digital currency, it pretty much leads to Bitcoin. Let's see. You got a Steam It shirt. You got a Monopoly character here with a Bitcoin symbol, so we can actually write that down. Monopoly character holding bag with Bitcoin symbol. And you can use this design as, you know, for any of these. You can have them Monopoly character holding a Litecoin symbol. So let's shrink this down a bit. So let's see what else we can find for digital currency t-shirts. And we got an Ethereum t-shirt here with just the symbol and the name Ethereum. So for Ethereum, we got one down here. We have Ethereum symbol, and we can get some ideas here. Let's just say take them from what we already have up here at the top of Bitcoin. Get some ideas. Let's say Santa Claus, Santa Claus hat with Ethereum symbol. We got Monopoly character. Basically just copying this up here. Okay, Monopoly character with Ethereum symbol. And you can already come up with some ideas here. We got the Santa Claus hat with the symbol and Ethereum symbol with text on bottom. And then we can do the same for up here for all these other ones. Okay, we got, see, once you start seeing ideas, you get these, it starts cycling in your head, and you start coming up with these ideas. And these are all shirt ideas. So up here we can have Bitcoin symbol with text on bottom. Bitcoin symbol with text on bottom. And let's do the same thing for Litecoin, since we're going off ideas here. So we got Santa Claus hat around symbol. We're going to do that for Litecoin. And then we got Monopoly character holding Litecoin symbol. Okay. And then we got Litecoin symbol with text on bottom. So we're going to change that to Litecoin. And now these three ideas here, from what we've just seen, is enough to give you so far 6 designs. You got 3 for Bitcoin already and 3 for Litecoin. So let's move on down to the next crypto. We're going to say Ripple. Ripple, we got Santa Claus. Let's get this. Okay, so for Ripple, we got Santa Claus hat around symbol. And then we got Monopoly character holding bag with Ripple symbol. So you basically just get your ideas by doing searches, and the more you do this, the more ideas will start to come. So we got Ripple, and now we're just going to do Ripple. Did we do that one already? Ripple symbol with text on bottom. Okay, so now we're going to move on forward, because I think we got, there should be 3 for each of these coins. And we're going to do the same thing for Digibot. Digibot symbol with text on bottom. And then we got here. Then we got Santa Claus hat with symbol. And then we got Monopoly character holding bag. Of the Digibot symbol. Okay, so I fast forward a little bit, so I'm not taking too much of your time. But we can already see right now by doing a Google search that I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 designs already in process in thinking. Just coming up with designs, we already have that many. And that's just simple by doing a Google search. So let's look around and see if we can see anything else that we can add. Here's a good one. I accept Bitcoin, which is pretty simple. We can put this for all. We can put this for all these as well. We can say I accept Bitcoin. Same idea. In this one we can say I accept Litecoin. I accept Litecoin. This one could be I accept Ripple. This one is I accept Ethereum. I accept Ethereum. This one is I accept Digibyte. I accept Digibyte. And the last one is I accept Dogecoin. I accept Dogecoin. Okay, so now we have 4 more ideas that we have for shirts. Now we just look around and see if there's anything else that stands out. You got this idea here that says HODL. And that's a good idea for any of these. Another good idea for any of these coins. You could say HODL with the symbol of that coin. So, HODL Bitcoin. HODL with Bitcoin symbol. And I'm going to fill out the rest real quick so I'm not taking too much of you guys' time. Okay, so we can see that we just by that one idea we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more ideas for shirts. So let's look a little bit more. So we got the HODL idea. And do we have the I accept? Yeah, we have the I accept. So you can have the I accept Litecoin, I accept Bitcoin. We have that idea. And that is basically everything from this search that I can get. So let's look at another search engine and see if we can come up with some other ideas. So we're going to head off to Sunfrog, which if you've seen my videos, you can watch the training that I've done for Sunfrog. So what we're just going to basically do a search for digital like we did before. See what we find. Digital currency, see if anything pulls up. Now these are designs that others have created. And none of this really talks about crypto. So we're going to go a little more specific in this search and just type specifically for Bitcoin. And see what pulls up for Bitcoin. Okay, so you got a Breaking Bad idea from Breaking Bitcoin, but that we don't want to take from somebody's design. So we want to be creative and create your own. You got this one with a roller coaster with the Bitcoin going up and down. You won't want to create your own design, so you can go to Fiverr and you can tell them to make something similar, but you don't want to copy someone else's design. On Sunfrog, you can promote this, but you don't want to steal their design. Just take the image off the shirt and just start selling it. You don't want to do that. You got a good idea here. You got I invested in Bitcoin and all I got was this. All I got was this lousy T-shirt. That's a pretty good idea right there. You got one here. You got I told you so. So we can work with that. I told you so is pretty popular. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna go do that for all of these right here. I told you So with Bitcoin. Simple. Now I'm going to fill out the rest of this so I'm not wasting too much of your guys' time. So I'm just going to fill out the rest. Okay, so I filled out all these, and right now we have 36 ideas for shirts. So let's try and go a little bit further and see what else we can find. We got the I told you so. We got Bitcoin Trader. Now this, you want to be careful with this because you're kind of copying Nike. It says just hodl it, but you got the check mark like Nike, so you want to be careful with that. And when this kind of falls in the line of some of the other ideas we've done. This is a mining shirt, which is a good idea. You could target people that are mining those cryptocurrencies, which is a good idea. Now we know that Bitcoin has mining out there, and so I'm not sure if all the other ones we've listed have mining, so this might be something specifically just for Bitcoin. We can make a, did you buy it? Let's go to Bitcoin. I'm not sure if any of the other ones have mining to them, so I'm not going to add it to this. You'll find ideas that others won't fall in line with, so we're just going to say Bitcoin mining shirts. What does it say? Dig we must. Let's just add that in there for some kind of reference. Dig we must. Now, I know that Litecoin has some kind of mining out there, so I'll add that to Litecoin. I'm not pretty sure about the other ones. So Litecoin mining shirts. Dig we must. So see what other ideas. See, this is an idea because not all the other ones will fall in line with this. So then we got this one, which I like. I've mentioned in other videos. It's time to make a choice, and yeah, that's crypto based. So this is all about crypto altogether. So you can make one that's centered around all different kind of altcoins. So we can say, what was it saying? It's time to make a choice. So we can use that as a reference. You can have Bitcoin in the center, and then all the altcoins that you're choosing in the outer of the t-shirt. So there's that one. So these are broad in just digital currency altogether. So let's see what else we can find. And we're also going to be going to Teespring. So I don't want to make this too long. Okay, so you get the general idea. You can go to Sunfrog, go to Google, and now we're going to check Teespring. Okay, so for the similar thing with Teespring, we just search for a topic. We're gonna search for Bitcoin. Okay, so with Teespring, we have a couple ideas here. We have a To the Moon shirt, which has the volatility and then to the moon. We have a word wrap, I think that's what this is called, with Bitcoin. So you can get the Bitcoin logo, and then you can put words that describe cryptocurrency inside that symbol. That's an idea right there. So we'll fill that out. Create. Is it called word wrap? I'm not sure. I'm going to say word wrap. It's basically taking an image and putting text inside that image. You need a membership or a program in order for that to happen. But you can also pay someone to do that as well. So you're going to create a word wrap around Bitcoin symbol with terms that describe it. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the other coins that I have listed here. So I'm going to pause this real video. I'm going to fill this out real quick to save some time. Okay, so I added that right here on each of these coins, and I'm currently at 43 ideas for shirts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this to 50, and then I'll stop this video and give you some more final thoughts. So we're at 43 right now, so let's look at some others. Okay, so we got the symbol in the background of the crypto, and then we have just HODL out in the focus of the shirt. So we have that as an idea as well. Just HODL in focus and symbol in background. Now you can come up with different ideas for this. Okay, so you have bring the just HODL out in the front and the image of the currency in the back. You can do many things with that. So I'm going to add this to all the other ones. So I'm going to pause this video real quick to save some time. Okay, so I've counted over 50 ideas now. So I'm not going to be adding any more to my spreadsheet here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to browse here. I'm just going to get a couple more. I'm going to look at a couple more designs. And I'm going to go to another search engine, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Because you see many people are getting the same idea that I'm bringing up here in this training. So just HODL. Yeah, you see a lot of people start doing it. Yeah, this is a good one right here. Remember when I said to buy? I told you so. So that's an I told you so t-shirt. We have that idea. You can take many ideas. My bank is better than yours. That's an idea that I've had. One idea that I've had is I don't use banks. I use and then have the symbol. So I'm actually going to write that one there because that's a good idea for me. Personally, I don't use banks. You have a picture of a bank, a little icon of a bank, or anything. You just say have the text there. I don't use banks. I use BTC, which that's not a bad idea. So I'm actually going to add this to it. So you get this going and you come up with a lot of ideas. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to add this to the rest here. Okay, so I've counted 57 total so far. So let's continue on. You can also use this. My bank is better than yours, but I think that my idea is better from what I just wrote down. Now, this is something that you want to stand clear of copyright because you're using a picture of Dr. Evil, even though it is kind of funny. You have one whole Bitcoin instead of him going $1 trillion or however he says it. I told you to buy, yeah, so we got a lot of the same shirts here. And you got an idea here saying the next Bitcoin millionaire. That's another idea. You can take that idea and you can go the next Bitcoin millionaire, the next Litecoin millionaire, the next Ripple millionaire. Let me add that one to it as well. It's a good idea. The next Bitcoin millionaire, and you can go get some a lot of ideas from that. So I'm gonna pause this real quick and I'll fill out the details. Okay, so I've counted 71 ideas for shirts. So let's continue on. I want to still look at one more search engine before I get to the end of here. We have to go, there's a Back to the Future reference right here. We have to go back and buy Bitcoins. That's a good idea for Bitcoin, but you're still kind of copywriting Back to the Future. So you got to be careful about copyright. So, okay. That is the end of the search for Teespring. We're going to go to Amazon, and that will be the end of... For Amazon, we're going to take a sneak peek and see if there's anybody out there making what everybody else that has an account for merch for Amazon, and seeing what they're putting out there. So, we're going to search for Bitcoin t-shirts. And we want to kind of narrow it down. We want to target, we don't want to target official t-shirts. We want to target the people that are creating them on merch for Amazon. Okay, so on Amazon you can get a general idea of some other shirts that are selling. And now some of these are professional, some of these are other merch by Amazon users. But you can get some general ideas just by doing what we've been doing. This is kind of that general idea of that shirt with all cryptos. And you can definitely tell that this is a merch by Amazon account right here. It's got its brand name right here, and the title of the t-shirt, and you got basically a shirt that has all the other crypto symbols right there. So that's an idea, but it's similar to the last one that we looked at. So let's scroll and look at some other designs. There's I accept Bitcoin with a little volatility chart right here. There's a nice one right here, but you may have to pay a graphic designer for this. You got like the Bitcoin symbol with it kind of fading into ones and zeros. That's nice right there. There's HODL, which is something we've covered. There's I told you so, which is something we've covered. We've got the word wrap, which is something we've covered. We've got the Bitcoin millionaire, which is something we covered. You got an animal with a Bitcoin symbol. Should have listened to me. Bitcoin symbol. It's kind of like the I told you so. And this is a pretty similar shirt to what we just saw. And here's another one. You have the moon, which you would have to find the graphic for that one. You don't want to get still images from the internet, so you get a picture of a moon and then a crypto right there. So let's see if there's any more designs. Let's look at another page. More animals with crypto on them. Now here's a popular one. You got HODL with a bike going up to the moon. This is a nice one. 99 problems, but a bank ain't one of them. And it's got that Bitcoin symbol right there. You got the US flag right here, and at the bottom you got Bitcoin. You would have to probably pay a graphic designer for that kind of t-shirt. May the coin be with you. Bitcoin hats. So it's pretty much all of what we've already seen. We've gone over a lot. Shut up and take my Bitcoin. That's a nice one right there. Shut up and take my Litecoin. Shut up and take my Ripple. You get the idea. So I've gone over, let me count my tally real quick. Okay, so I've counted about 63 ideas right here. So what you want to do next is you want to start creating, since we're using merch by Amazon for this first case study, we want to create as many t-shirt designs as possible. So a good place to go, and I'll show you that website real quick. This is a free tool that you can use to, if you don't want to pay a graphic designer, this is a free tool. And I'll show you the website real quick. So what we have here is over about, give or take, about 70 design ideas. And if you're going over a different niche, you would just basically do the same thing. You would narrow it down, and then you would find shirts. You would look at the shirts, and you would get ideas and create little ideas on what you think it should look like. So you can get a lot from these ideas. So from like I told you, so stuff that is just like a text shirt, it's pretty easy to create that without a graphic designer. So before I end this training, which has gone pretty long, I'm going to show you a website that's a free tool to use. It's merch. It's designed specifically for merch by Amazon, and it's merchdesigner.com/editor. And what you do is you go here, you click a shirt. Let's click black, and I'm just going to show you briefly. I think I covered this in another video, and I'm going to go more in depth into this in another video. I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough. Okay, so you got your black shirt. You can add graphics. You can pick a graphic, and you can change the color. And let's change it to a white real quick. And you got some features. I'm going to go over this in another video, but this is basically it. And then you got your text, and you can just basically type in your text, or everything that we covered. Go look at the designs, and you'll see it's pretty easy to create. We've got my brand here, and we can just make it bigger. And we can make it bold. We can change the color. And just go to this website and mess around. It's specifically for merch by Amazon accounts, but you can also use this for Sunfrog and Teespring as well. When you're done with your design, you're going to come up here to this little third icon down. It's going to save it as a PNG. So you're going to save it as a PNG, and you're going to give it a name. Go all the way test 1, and then you're just going to save it. It's going to save it as a PNG to your computer. Okay. So it saved it, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to Merch by Amazon, and you're just going to upload it. it already saved it in the right dimensions. So if you go to Merch by Amazon, merch. Okay, so you're going to go here to add a product. And you're going to go here to upload. And then you're going to find your PNG file that you just created. So we're going to do this one right here. And then it's going to upload it with the right dimensions. And you got it right here. So you'll just save, and you'll go through the process of getting your shirt live and for them to review. So I'm not going to go over this. I'm going to cover all this in another video because the video's gone too long. And you get the general idea of how to come up with your own ideas for shirts. And you basically go off that. So in my next training, I'm going to go over some strategies on how to take these specific ideas and get a graphic designer to make a design for you, and also walk you through the process more of doing it more for yourself, doing it for free, so you're not always paying a graphic designer a huge amount. You can do it all by yourself, and so you don't have to pay a lot of money for it. So that's what I'm going to cover in my next video. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more videos. Always go to my website at holloway-marketing.com for other great information on how to create income for yourself and become self-independent. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in my next video.